Roll call, we have myself, Amy Freak, Sue Kimball, Sean Douglas is out tonight, Burke Hammer, Ed Spiker, this Melissa Ruier.
I make a motion that we enter into a non-public session for RSA 91A:3, Roman numeral 2B.
Second,
Roll call, please.
Amy Freak, aye.
Susan Kimball, aye.
Kimberly Burkhammer, aye. All right, folks, we should be back by 7 o'clock.
Thanks, Paul.
I thought. I'll check it.
I don't know, I asked him and he didn't get back to me. Right. No, that is not making meetings and she doesn't think she's coming, they're coming to the party, but that's gonna be 24 hour day. No. No. So we're just having to, I asked her if I could use your car call. She hasn't come back. Just now. Because Alabama. You're not coming? I guess not. I don't know, no, just that that's gonna be 24 hour clear. I'll find somebody to make me. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, can we use her crock pot? And she hasn't got back to me yet. Do you know how to do beans in a crock pot? She could probably give us the recipe.
She's mad at something.
I don't know. No, because I understand things. You shouldn't have to, Mom. I'll ask Julie. The next door neighbor. I don't know. I'll ask her if she's ever. No, I didn't bring up anything other than, it was my old deceased husband. I didn't say his name. Donna did. I just shook my head like that. To Donna. I just shook my head to Donna.
That means the girls will come to leave.
No, they should be able to come. If you're the great grandmother, they should be able to come and have us stay home. If they don't, I'm coming up with $1,000 out of rainy days and I'm transferring my trust. I just, she says she doesn't have enough time to take care of bed and make beans. I thought you could put them together and let them go. I thought with beans, put them together and let them go. I don't know.
Okay, was here.
Hello, they're in a public session is at the time.
We're in here today.
Yeah. Out of the weather.
Not bad. Not as hot as they said it was gonna be.
No, but it's so muggy.
Bobby,
Oh, yeah, some, not half the sun today.
I brought a shirt way over my tank top, but I'm too hot. I'm just wearing my tank top.
I'm coming back in. Hey, Bob. I think I sold one of your chairs already.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, the guy would have taken it if we couldn't get it into his car, but he couldn't, so we gotta go get it trucked. Then I saw like 4 people sitting in it, another one, so. We're gonna have to make more.
Okay.
Let's keep the ball rolling.
Okay. I make a motion that we leave non-public session,
I'll second that.
roll call vote,
Amy Freak, aye.
Susan Kimball, I.
Alright.
Kimberly Burkhammer. So I make a motion, we enter public session,
That one as well.
Amy Freak, aye.
Susan Kimball, I.
Ed Spiker, aye.
Kimberly Burkhammer, aye. I make a motion that we seal the minutes of the non-public session until
No.
indefinitely.
I'll go for the hat trick and second that one too.
Amy Freak, aye.
Susan Kimball, I.
Ed Spiker, aye.
Kimberly Burkhammer, aye.
You're up. No, I meant for second.
Okay. Everybody get a chance to read the meeting minute.
I did.
Ed? You did, everybody did?
Uh-oh. Oh no, what did I do with that? Oh, okay.
Good, how are you?
Susan, there's no report made with, this is just,
So where's that binder?
I don't know,
Oh my God, that's why I was looking,
yeah,
because all that is in that binder.
that's what I asked.
Yeah, it's a white binder, I know.
No, this is the one last week. Is that okay? Or should we can go. Yes, so that, yeah. Is he first? And. Hold it, yep. Back door is still. As if it's. Yeah.
All right, well, it's all right, we're not gonna ask to really speak to these. I'm gonna have to not put together some files, because this haven't.
Right.
Oh,
Baxter, here, this
Oh,
was
you
the
got it.
Baxter
Okay,
right here.
so we know.
Yeah.
I
So
make
that
a
was-
motion that we, approve the meeting minutes of Tuesday, June 23rd.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Man. Yeah.
Alright, next we have some septic design plans to approve. 204 Hayward Road, Thomas Gregory. This is a revised septic design for Tom Gregory. Have to resubmit. Yes, we moved the septic bed closer to the camp, easier to build.
Is that the one that was like 20 miles long?
Yeah, I feel like we looked at this.
Easy there, girl. Outside 87 feet?
Ends up being a long night.
What is it? It's 2 tenths, is it 3 bedrooms?
Is it into this?
3 bedroom in here.
This is one bedroom back.
Yeah, but so it's over, so.
Yeah.
So he can add on. Yep, that's fine.
Make a motion to approve the septic design plan for 204 Hayward Road, Thomas Gregory.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, oops, let's hold that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I wanna say yes to
Sorry, Ken.
See, we're still getting used to this
Yeah.
separation.
Yeah.
Much bigger than it needs to be.
I was just trying to figure out what was in the way of them putting it any close.
I think it's ledge.
It shows ledge right here. Could definitely. Probably topo too. You would have your kind of massive.
You gonna,
This one is approved.
Yes. Sure.
Next one we have is for 50 Boulder Bear Road. Owner information is Willow Pond Development Company. I don't.
Isn't that the people who had the timber intent, they were timbering out driveway? And
Yes,
some land cleared?
yes. Oh, Tom Bobrowski did this one as well. Been busy. So, this is kind of stone. We never close and buy those plus up.
Yeah.
So, stone pad. Well, 40 feet long, 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off Croydon, right?
Yeah.
Is this the?
It's pretty much right across from Grantham Rec where the soccer fields are. It's this place.
Oh, oh.
At least that's what he's bringing up for the quarter rail. Almost directly across Cody Road.
Yeah, 8 lot 1, 2, 4. So, no problem, lines within center.
This has to be the driveway. This has to be
Long.
behind the sheep farm.
Yes.
Yeah, out back there. It's not big.
Good map 8 lot 184.
Yep.
Yes.
Sure is.
Yeah, so. It's this one huge lot right here. And they were gonna bring in, there's an old logging road. And they were gonna come in and put in a place down here by the pond. The old logging road right there. So they were gonna open up the logging road, that was timbery, you come down here.
Yeah, see, the wood road is right here.
Yeah, that's where they were going down. I
Yeah.
remember what the intent
there.
was. Timbering, that's what they were trying to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This looks good.
Thank you.
That's exactly right, yeah. So it's one house on 300 acres.
Private.
Is it gonna be down by the road or?
Way up by the pond, way
Way
off
up.
the road. He's gonna need a truck to go to a truck to go to a truck, all that crap.
Are they gonna be here year round?
Well, I believe so.
Four bedroom house, put over.
Yeah.
I mean. I wouldn't- Very.
So this would be another new one, a new house in our county.
Well, it's a
No.
septic,
It's
so
septic, we just don't have the building.
Yeah. we may end up with more septic approvals than building. That's fine.
Forecasts on things that way.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
it's.
Good with it? All right, I make a motion to approve the septic design plan for 50 Boulderville Road in Croydon for the Willow Pond Development Company.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so this one.
Oh, yeah, so this one is, the building permit for the ADU for the Baxters. All we were waiting for was the, acknowledgement for the ADU owner occupancy to be recorded at the Sullivan County Registry of Deeds, which was done on June 11th. So we've approved their septic. This is, all we were waiting for, so this is good to go.
Okay. Alright, so I make a motion to approve the building permit for a 24 by 36 new building for Robert and Laura Baxter on 118 Fletcher Road.
A second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
118.
118.
Susan, can you put a sticky note on there that owner occupancy agreement copy needs to get added so that they can make sure and note it in the property record? Thank you.
We need at least one more on that one, please. All right, next we have, so last week we had the building permit for Jeffrey and Shannon Nelson on
Old Springfield Road.
Old, sorry, Old Springfield Road. And we denied their building permit last week because their septic design did not match. So they have gone back and we have a new septic design with updated for a 4-bedroom home, which is what they are wanting to build. So they have gotten us all of their paperwork. So. They did only send us a small copy, but we have the original.
No, we got that all by email.
Yeah.
Which was great. And I certainly appreciate having that all before we got to the meeting. I'm able to look at it. I make a motion. Everybody else got it email to accept the new revised updated plan. Nelson's on.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No, can I just put this date? The date is, the date. Oh.
Here.
Mhm.
I'll read it. I can take my glasses. Okay, so this is dated. Says revisions 12.4, that's not.
Did he give you a cover sheet?
Yes.
Wait a minute, here it is, two. Something revised load to 4 bed, but I can't.
Yeah, look in the email.
Oh,
July,
yeah.
July. Dated
It's not
July 2nd. Yeah, so July 2nd.
So. With that, we have their building permit for a 2-story colonial 4-bedroom, beautiful house, very excited. So. You wanna-
Yeah.
Melissa had me.
So we're actually,
Yeah, we don't have many real ones.
so for an update for everybody, we have 2 that were renewals from last year, so those do not count. And then we really only have 1 so far for this year. we've moved in February. The others have been garages. and barns.
And then ADU.
That was
we
tonight.
just,
We
that
just
was
did,
just-
so that was done. Yeah, that one's. I have this is the old, report, and then I have the new, but now I lost this one, so we're not,
Yes,
Or should I-
toss the old one,
or put big X.
yeah, put a big X to it, because this is the one that wants, it has just one. Cross out and says massive closet. Instead of the confusing part of the plan.
There. Yeah, because we thought it was 5.
Yep.
You go with that?
I'm good with that.
Oh. Yeah.
I make a motion to approve the building permit for Jeffrey and Shannon Nelson on Old Springfield Road.
Second as revised.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can you condition that, when you say approved as revised?
Is that anywhere?
Yep, anyway. Thank you.
As revised 1726.
Do this one? Last?
This one show up, this is buildings.
Yeah.
Or do you? No, how did you, I don't know. I didn't even move.
You did that, right? I'm grateful, man.
I don't know.
Want a paperclip?
I need two.
I have one.
What, oh, I found one.
Oh. Mhm. Really?
I didn't give it one.
You sure? I can't get mine off.
Yeah, that one's that. Oh, come on, what's it? I see a paper clip.
No.
Why is it not?
Oh, here we go. I
Going
got it.
Seminole, Blue Mountain Forest? Alamo? Shame the wacky paper clip. All right, so we have a timber intent. I'll hand this right off to you. Because you know what it's me.
Well, actually, hand that out to Kim because Kim's the one that.
Hey, it's timber. Blue Mountain Forest.
Don't we have a zero check for the Mount Forest on another lot?
I think it's the same lot when I go up.
I need to put stuff in there, I have numbers too, so.
Thanks. Yeah, that never happened. You're so docile.
You know, it's 95 degrees.
They're all asleep.
That's it.
Everybody breathing out there, just taking a quick check.
You've been cool all day, oh, let's be serious.
They're a whole client.
I think nerd is
Nerds
pretty
are cool now.
But it was,
It was not Europe. It was not.
yes.
We all are. We play Jeopardy music.
I like to. You know, they got. It's on this.
So we have an open intent on the same lot.
We have 2 intents?
We have 2 intents. This intent is for the same logger, but there's a contract.
This one has no contract.
That one has no contract. This one is a whole different amount of timber, and it's due to storm damage, so they're paying him at a different rate. So what I believe needs to happen, and what Susan will reach out to Rick Evans, is that they need to close out that prior intent.
There is a.
Okay.
It said, after the downburst of the other week, more trees fell and needed to be. Troy spoke with Rick Evans, DRA. Evans advised Troy to submit additional intent. They did not have more trees down than on the original operation.
So Rick knows about this, and he wants him to do this as storm damage, and that one is the original intent.
Correct, and they're not, yep, and it would get its own operation.
Okay, long as,
So we're good.
can you print
Is-
that note out?
It will be on the meeting.
Okay, I would like it to be in the file.
So that's the original, so we'll get a new intent, a new operation number for the
Yeah.
storm damage.
No, this is less, there's quite a bit of white pine, which we knew in the storm, white pine falls apart. And I'm happy to do that for storm damage, and we know what we're gonna charge, because it's right here, that's not a problem. I just wanna make sure that we just have the note that he spoke with Rick, that it's in this file. So, with that note and knowing that information, I'm happy to have us sign this. Oh, yeah. So I make a motion that we sign the timber intent for the storm damaged trees at Blue Mountain Forest Association. All in favor?
So the new one, I think, is gonna be 10705.
I don't know,
Just-
Paul does,
Oh,
he
okay,
has
here.
all the numbers.
Yes, it will be 05. Yep, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put this back in this file.
Yes.
need to be,
We did it.
and I missed it, I apologize.
He motioned it. I seconded.
She motioned, Amy seconded, we all.
three. Okay, Granny.
Correspondence.
There is the green stormwater stuff. Do you wanna go over that?
First, do you have LUCT?
Oh, well, I don't.
No, I don't have any LUs.
Is it in there? Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Nope, not in the agenda, but
Yeah, so during the revaluation, going through all of the files, Avatar discovered that there were two parcels of land that were owned by William Clark, but not in the same ownership. And so they issued a land use change tax warrant to Mr. Clark, based on the fact that one was in his name solo and one was in his name of another person's. What they did was correct, however, Regan and the other owner, Amy, had owned that parcel for several years and had been paying property tax on it quite some time. So Regan, in speaking to one of the assessors, was like, I don't understand what is happening. Why did it suddenly change? This was due to a period when our deeds weren't getting up quickly, properly. We've since worked with Avatar. Avatar is going to be putting in our deeds into our system. We don't have a lot of changeover for our deeds. That way they can be right on top of them. They can qualify the sales. They can make sure that any land use change taxes can be taken care of immediately. Anything that needs to come to their attention or assessing. I spoke with Regan and asked him if he wished to file an appeal. I let him know the proper route to filing, which that he had to send us a letter. And so he did. He's writing to inform us that both Regan and Amy want to keep the property that they have out of the current land use tax. Back in the current land use. Change the names on the two parcels. They, through accident, mistake, or misfortune on everybody's part, without everybody completely understanding or coming to ask questions and getting this taken care of, I think that this was maybe sent in error. So it's up to the Board of Selectmen how you wished to.
If he's owned this property forever.
Yep.
He didn't buy it new. He's not changing thing. It's a misfortune, and I don't think he should have to pay that tax. That's my opinion.
At the time when he purchased it, that's when it should have been picked up. Had we been on our toes, somebody could have reached out to him and said, hey, you have the property in two different names. You're either going to be paying a land use change tax on it, or you're going to have to put the property in the same names, and then you can choose to not pay a land use change tax on it. That didn't happen. That was kind of, should have happened. That was the courtesy we should have.
When did that, how many years is that? He's had that land for a while, right?
The one where his house is, he's had that for a long
Yeah.
time. I don't know when he bought that other piece.
5/13/2022. So, in all actuality, the town has 18 months from the time of the sale. But it's the time of the discovery. This was discovered by Avatar because at that time, the town was doing it. But if you don't understand the fact that if you put in a deed and the land's in current use, and the names are not the same, the ownership is not the same, or if they're not contiguous, and you don't understand the current use program, these things fall. That is what happened in 2022. So we actually went beyond the 18-month window. And then when Avatar came in, was going through the reval and checking through all the files, they found this. They did exactly what they were supposed to. Discovered it, they issued the land use change tax. This is not them being, this is them doing their job
It's the
correctly.
law.
Yep.
It's what they were supposed to.
Yep.
But due to the circumstances, I believe it falls under accidental statements. So I told Regan in my conversation with him that I would add for him. That being said, I did, and I'm going to remove myself from the vote. But I needed to present it.
If you're removing yourself, I know we have a quorum with this, but could we wait to do this next meeting when we have Sean? Or is this gonna cause issues if we wait? I'm of the mind to make him not pay, but
It's entirely up to all of you. I
How
am,
much time is it?
anybody could look this up. $5,000. It would go into the
conservation.
conservation fund, which wasn't established in 2020.
Ed, what's your thought?
Seems like the ball was in our court and we dropped it.
I agree.
That's,
They are contiguous.
Yes.
And if you changed the name on
How about the
one
board?
of them, they could have
I'm already got
kept it in
that. I'm gonna
current.
make a motion. Make a motion to grant the abatement for the current land use change tax for Regan and Amy Clark.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
That being said, I'm in abatement. Yeah. Yes.
Josh, you come up for a minute?
You had enough sweating in front of us today? You had enough sweating in front of us today? You can go back home and do a little bit less of it?
So you need a road name for 911.
Maybe it's Stevens Road.
So
We need
think
three
we need
choices.
three.
choice.
It was three choices.
Your first, second, and third.
And we got Stevens
Stevens
Road.
Road.
How about
Yeah.
Case
Gabby-
Road
yeah,
and
Case Road, yeah.
Gabby Road? There you go.
Stevens Road,
yeah,
Gabby Way.
Gabby Way.
Case
Just second.
Way.
I think it's B, it's right on his shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Stevens
Stevens Road,
Road,
last
Gabby
name.
Way, and Stevens.
Stevens.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Stevens Way?
No,
No.
Just Stevens Road.
Stevens
Hi,
Road.
don't get road.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lane.
What, Lane, Way, or Circle? Or-
I don't know, the fire department does. They dictate that portion of it, because the road is a through there.
Gabby
Gab-
Way,
Gabby's Way.
Gabby's Way or Gabby Way?
Everybody,
Gabby.
And then your third choice?
please, please, wait.
CAFE.
KASU.
With a K.
Got it.
She was gonna receive with PH.
I was asking. You wanted to-
So, so what we do is we pick the name, we choose the name out of the three, and then we give it to the fire department. They're gonna get it all set up. So, you want Stevens,
Oh, is that what-
Stevens Lane.
Assuming we don't
Stevens
have
Lane.
Stevens Lane or anything for that way or anything close to
Well,
that.
What's
right
funny
there,
is
I'm good.
their driveway is Newport, but this house is in Croydon.
Yep.
They've gone to Newport, they've done all that stuff. Final thing is just us giving them a road name. That's Jason doing it.
Is it
so,
Stevens? As
I'm
long as
good with
there's nothing in
Stevens Lane.
that vicinity, I'm good with Stevens.
Not like Brighton Road, right?
I make a motion to approve Stevens Lane for the Stevens driveway. All those in
What
favor?
is the sign?
Aye.
Need to sign up.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
If you want, somebody steals it, it's the garage, because they're lasting. Then they have to buy it.
So
So
we'll
this
get
is
the, we'll get the,
Private.
We could probably pre-order. it. Actually, if you were
Does it
planning
go-
on doing it, you could print them up, Bob. You got up from one of the garage.
we'll make Jason do it.
Is there anything I have to sign or?
No,
That's it?
No,
No,
none of it.
you're going.
Thank you very much.
They asked for three, I know it seems silly that they asked. for three, but you gotta- it's-
Thank you.
It's all procedure, man.
Good
Have a good night.
Right, I want. Sign it, it has to be. No?
Oh.
Way to sign it?
yes. You wanna open public forum on this?
Here's your. Actually, you know, only Amy has to say. Oh, does he stormwater management?
Oh,
What? Him?
oh, jeez.
Him.
You can't make that.
Did you get the grant?
It wouldn't have been.
Did
it
you get a
wouldn't have
grant?
No. So, okay. Dear select board members, as part of our grant funded green stormwater infrastructure project with the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, we are pleased to inform you that a site in your town is selected for a desktop site assessment. And we're providing the resulting information to assist you with potential grant application. So they came through, I met, and Don Poulin, the head of the Conservation Commission, we met with them out here behind Town Hall to see what we could do to help with green stormwater management, stop some of the runoff of the damp portions, create a little holding area, put up some nice little plants that would take the area that gets wet and mucky back here and have it dry out overnight. The idea was part of this would be something where the kids, especially as being so young, can come walking across here to the Sadie Mustard Park, and use this as a learning space, because some of the plants that you plant in green stormwater management, especially a shallow one, are pollinator plants and bird plants.
Hooray.
Yay.
Yeah, this was part of the whole thing. Yeah, I was loving it. I was just like, yay. So we got the sketch. The website to go to, I sent out the information about the little 1 hour
Yeah.
webinar.
Yep, on August 26th.
On August 26th. So this is just more information telling us what they did, all the information that they had. vegetated swales and buffers, water bars, things that, other things that I'm gonna send to our road agent and road crew that can help. The idea is that if we can utilize something small and show everybody what can be done, perhaps we can take something like this and make it bigger and larger, like that area on Loveland Hill and Route 10 that always gets overflown. There's a green stormwater management leverage up there, or the area around the fire department always gets overflown. Some other areas, we can use some of these things and make it more natural to just infiltrate down into our water tank. Yay! So that's all so far.
We got correspondence. We do have a new health officer. Sean has been appointed as health officer. Sean Douglas, a very young Sean Douglas. And this is a note saying he's got his ID for that, and he is good to go. Yeah.
Quick note from tax collector, town clerk, tax bills are due July 7th.
I make a motion to open public forum.
Second, all those in favor?
Second.
Aye.
Anybody?
Unless I should buy pizza.
I guess this is for all of you, you might know, but, what about, if I put in a drain at the end of the church, driveway and run it down to me and Amy's drainage, the brook there for stormwater, do I get a hold of the state, where that's the state road? Okay, cause I gotta do something, I just spent $1,000 putting that, Cush Park,
Yeah.
and it's gone. So
That's
I'm
a
gonna
surprise.
spend the money to put in the drainage.
I would talk to the state. now.
They won't do nothing, I've already talked to them. And they make it fall back on me where we put the driveway in that place.
You have a driveway permit with the state?
A long time ago, my grandfather did.
So, yes, you're in charge of your driveway and you can put drainage under your driveway, but they gave you the permission to put your driveway there. I mean, if the water is coming off the road and washing away, coming onto your driveway from the road, I think.
See, it comes from both places, it comes down the road into the church and back out and down into my driveway. Our driveway, I should say. Yeah.
Well, I don't think they even had a driveway.
I could cover it and get that, but I would rather go with the drainage and keep it the way it is, get out of it cheaper than having it.
But yeah, it would be contact the state,
Yeah,
tell them you're gonna be putting drainage in, and tell them, you know, where do you want me to drain it to?
okay,
And, I'll send you the district. I have the, email, the name, phone number, and email of the gentleman who's in charge of our district.
okay,
It's in what?
For our state roads, in Croydon.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be good, thank you.
First off, I want to say, the July 4th committee did a great job. I mean,
Yes.
did you see how many cars were down there at the firehouse? So when we were, all the people did a wonderful job. It was a great thing. I did meet with the Fidium boys, and I think it was kind of whole process was they just wanted to present this to Croydon, saying put fiber into the town. So, yeah. So you guys, whatever you want.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I know Jeanette had a blast waiting to everybody and got them my type of guy. So like that.
Anybody else?
Did anybody hit any person in the duck hole?
I didn't stay for that.
I was at my father-in-law's 70th birthday celebration. I was probably on Jay Rook was complaining about online for not attending. So I want it noted that I saw it because he took it down. But if that's a problem for anybody, you know where to find me. I live right across from the fire. I'm big enough. But I had other obligations. Sorry for my lack. Yeah, she only turned 70 once. Might not see 71.
True.
Alright, there's nothing else, I make a motion to close public forum,
Second,
all those in favor?
aye.
Hi.
Anything else?
So
We have a meeting the end of this month, 28th. And then not again until the end of August, correct?
end of August.
And then the end of September,
Yes.
so one meeting in August, again, one meeting in September again,
Right.
with the summer break.
I am,
Only other, thing that we might have is depending on the MS1, the Access Fund, and a couple of other documents, for DRA. As they get done, we might have to swing in and sign them. Because we'll be off the double meeting.
right. I spoke with Casella last week about the, reimbursement for the surcharges on the transfer station. And David Allen got back to me yesterday, and he was going to email us, a breakdown of the tonnage and include in that a letter for us to supply the state saying that our surcharge is not broken out, that it's included in the fee, so any of the tonnage that we have, we should have that $3.50 per ton credited back to us. So, and that's gonna be like a quarterly thing, so that won't be too bad.
And it's not a lot, but. every
It's
little bit,
something,
yeah.
even if it's $500 or $1,000, it's money we get back to the transfer station.
Anything else?
That's it. That's all I got.
All I got.
I make a motion to adjourn,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.